Hi guys, it's Megan, and I'm really excited to be here with you today. I hope you've had a great week with your families, and that you're ready for a nice relaxing weekend. Today, we're going to talk about what your kids and I talked about on Tuesday, and that is a lesson that came to us from 1 Kings 10, verses 1 through 13. We talked about how God blessed King Solomon with wisdom and with wealth, which brought honor to God's name, and as a result, how Solomon became so famous that the Queen of Sheba came to visit him. And when she saw that Solomon ruled with justice and righteousness, she saw what God is like, and she praised God. Our lives can bring praise to God too, when we show others what God is like. So I do have a couple of questions you guys could ask your kids for this week. And the first one is, what might other people think about God based on your actions? And the second question is, why do you or don't you think people form opinions about God based on your actions? We do have a memory verse for this month that comes to us from Romans 13:1 that your kids have been working really hard on. And it says, submit to governing authorities, for all authorities come from God. One more time, that was submit to governing authorities, because all authority comes from God. Now, younger kids might not be ready to memorize that whole scripture, and that's okay. For them, it might be easier just to say, submit to governing authorities. I have a few challenges that you guys could do with your kids this week. And the first one is, this week, as you get ready for each day, make funny faces at yourself in the mirror and see how the mirror reflects exactly what you do. And remember that your actions reflect God to other people. And pray that God will help you do a good job of reflecting Him that day. The second challenge for your kids this week is, whenever someone does something that bugs you, such as borrowing something without asking, or maybe taking your favorite spot in front of the TV, or maybe saying something that hurts your feelings, do your best to show what God is like by making peace. And at the end of the week, rate yourself on how well you think you did. And our third and final challenge for this week is to find a way to spend time with a family member. You can do something like playing outside together, reading a book, maybe playing a game, and show what God is like by showing that person that you love them. And we do have 2 activities that you guys can do as a family this week to help go along with the lesson that we've been talking about. The first one is called Go Along or Walk Away. And all you're going to need for this game is index cards and a pencil. So the first thing you're going to do is sit in a circle with your family, or maybe sit at the table, and you're going to give each family member 2 index cards and tell everyone to write an example of when he or she would go along with others on one card, and when he or she would walk away from a situation on the other card. And then on 2 separate index cards, you're going to write go along or walk away. And you're going to put those cards in the middle of the circle. Now, the first thing you're going to do after that is flip the card in the middle to either go along or walk away. And then you're going to pass your 2 index cards to the person on your right and have each family member do the same. And then after that, you're going to quickly decide which card best matches the face-up side of the card, and then slap it down in front of you. And allow time for everyone else to do the same. Read each card to see if everyone else agrees with the decision that you made. Discuss disagreements and have fun. Make new cards and play again. And then you guys are going to talk about how we show others what God is like when we make good choices. And our second activity that we have for this week for you guys to do as a family is called Shoebox Charity. And all you're going to need is a shoebox and non-perishable groceries. You're going to gather your family and talk about any encounters that you've had with maybe homeless people on the street, in a shelter, a soup kitchen, anywhere else. And then you guys are going to fill a shoebox with non-perishable groceries, such as granola bars, protein bars, maybe juice drinks. And you guys are going to find maybe a homeless shelter or maybe an organization that helps with things like that. And you guys are going to take your boxes to the organization that helps homeless people. And you guys are going to discuss how helping people in need shows us and others what God is like. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and I will see you on Tuesday. Bye!